Join us for our Saturday racing action. It's the betPARX Pennsylvania Derby and, of course, the Cotillion. Both races at at $1 million, two Grade 1 events. Really looking forward to Saturday. It's time for the draw. Joined by, of course, Chief Steward here, Jonathan Gerwick, who's going to be joining me, Daniela Hampshire here from the racing office, and, of course, Lou Santoro, as we will draw the field. So we'll start off with the mile and 16th, the 3-year-old fillies going in the Cotillion Stakes. We'll go ahead and draw the names, and we'll get things situated, and then I'll recap the entire field and give you the morning line odds for the Cotillion field as they will line up here on Saturday.
Mix these up.
Getting the papers ready to go there as we will start to begin to draw the names. Find out who's going to be in the field. Thank you again to PHRA and the entire team for the live stream of the event today. And we'll find out how we start. Number 4. Number 4 is going to be Beach Days. Adam Bowman, owned by All In Racing Stables, trained by Feral Man, will be the number 4.
Number 1. Green Up.
Number 1, drawing the rail, will be Green Up. Green Up, owned by Team Valor International LLC, trained by Todd Pletcher. Jockey will be Arad Ortiz Jr.
Number 5. Number 5, Gerrymander.
Number 5 will be Gerrymander. Gerrymander will be ridden by Joel Rosario. Owned by Clarvich Stables. Trainer is Chad Brown.
Number 6. Secret Oath.
Number 6 will be Secret Oath. Secret Oath is trained by D. Wayne Lucas, owned by the Bryland Farm. Jockey on Secret Oath in the Cotillion will be Luis Saez.
Number 7. Number 7, Shahama.
Getting the fields loaded here. I'm just going to pause for just 1 second, guys, as we get things loaded here. Make sure we've got everything situated. One more time with the post position there for me, guys. Sorry, I had a quick distraction. Number 7 will be Shahama. Shahama is trained by Todd Pletcher, owned by KHK Racing. The jockey on Shahama will be Flavien Pratt.
Number 3. Goddess of Fire.
Number 3 is going to be Goddess of Fire. Goddess of Fire, again, trained by Todd Pletcher. Goddess of Fire will be ridden by John Velasquez and is owned by Red Oak Stable LLC.
Number 2. Dare Manor, Mike Smith.
Number 2 is going to be Adair Manor. Ridden by Mike Smith, trained by Bob Baffert. Adair Manor is owned by Michael Lund Peterson.
Number 9. Number 9, Society.
Number 9 will be Society. Society will be in the number 9 post position, owned by Peter Blum Thoroughbred LLC, trained by Steve Asmussen. The jockey on Society will be Florent Giroux.
And number 8. Number 8, Morning Matcha.
And number 8 will be the Pennsylvania bred Morning Matcha, LC Racing LLC, Cassius King LLC, Gary Barber, trained by Butch Reed. The jockey on Morning Matcha will be Paco Lopez. Mile and 16th in the Cotillion Stakes. Let's recap the field. The number 1 is going to be Green Up, Arad Ortiz Jr. Green Up, morning line odds will be 6-1. The 2 will be Adair Manor. Mike Smith will be aboard Adair Manor, morning line 7-2. The 3, Goddess of Fire, ridden by John Velasquez. Goddess of Fire will be 5-1. The 4 is Beach Days. Adam Bowman will be aboard Beach Days, 30-1. The 5, Gerrymander. Gerrymander and Joel Rosario, 8-1. The 6, Secret Oath, will be your morning line favorite. That's going to be Luis Saez at 2-1. Shahama is the 7, Flavien Pratt. Shahama, 8-1. The 8, Morning Matcha. Paco Lopez will be aboard, 15-1. And number 9, Society. Florent Giroux, Society, will be 8-1. All right, now that we're situated, here we go. We're going to go with the betPARX Pennsylvania Derby at 1 1/8 on the main track, of course. Looking forward to that big race The Cotillion Stakes will be run as race number 11, by the way, on the card. Race number 12 is the betPARX Pennsylvania Derby.
Number 4. Skippy Longstocking.
Number 4 will be Skippy Longstocking. Skippy Longstocking will be ridden by Edwin Gonzalez. Trainer is Safi Joseph Jr.
Number 3. Number 3, B-Doc.
Number 3 is going to be B-Doc. B-Doc will be ridden by Frankie Pennington. Trained by Doug O'Neill is the 3, B-Doc.
Number 7. Number 7, Tawny Port, Irad.
Number 7 will be Tawny Port. Irad Ortiz Jr. will be aboard for trainer Brad Cox. That's the 7, Tawny Port.
Number 2. Number 2, Icy Storm.
Number 2 will be ridden by Jeremy Laprida. That's Icy Storm. Trainer is Felix Flores Coba on the 2, Icy Storm.
Number 10. 10, Naval Aviator.
Number 10 will be Naval Aviator.
Abner.
Naval Aviator is trained by Ernesto Padilla Preciado. Jockey is Abner Adorno.
Number 9. Number 9, Simplification.
Number 9 is Simplification, trained by Antonio Sano. Jockey on Simplification will be Paco Lopez.
Number 5. 5 is Cyberknife and Florette Jolie.
Number 5 will be Cyberknife. Cyberknife, trained by Brad Cox, ridden by Florent Giroux.
Number 1. Number 1 is Zandon.
Number 1 will be Zandon, trained by Chad Brown. Jockey is Joel Rosario.
Number 11. 11, White Barrio.
Number 11 will be White Barrio, trained by Safi Joseph Jr. The jockey will be Luis Saez.
Number 8. Number 8, Taba. Mike Smith.
Number 8 is Taba. Taba is trained by Bob Baffert. Jockey will be Mike Smith.
Number 6. 6, We the People. Flavia.
Completing the field will be We the People, trained by Rodolphe Brissett. The jockey will be Flavien Pratt. All right, once again to recap, here's the entire field for the Grade 1 betPARX Pennsylvania Derby. Mile and an eighth on the main track will be run as the 12th race on the card. The 1 will be Zandon. Zandon with Joel Rosario aboard. Zandon will be 5-1, owned by Jeff Brown. The 2 is Icy Storm. Jeremy Laprida will be aboard Icy Storm. Icy Storm has been installed here at 30-1 for Mystery Stable and Gary Matthew. The 3 is B-Doc. Frankie Pennington will be aboard B-Doc. B-Doc, owned by Joseph Besker and West Point Thoroughbreds, is 20-1. The 4, Skippy Longstocking. Edwin Gonzalez will be aboard for owner Daniel Alonso. Skippy Longstocking, 10-1. Cyberknife. Cyberknife will be ridden by Florent Giroux. Cyberknife, owned by Gold Square, will be 3-1. The 6, We the People, ridden by Flavien Pratt. We the People, owned by Windstar Farms LLC. The Commonwealth and Sienna Farm LLC will be 12-1. The 7, Tawny Port, owned by Peachtree Stable. Irad Ortiz Jr., 6-1. The 8 is Taba. Mike Smith will be aboard Taba for Zidane Racing Stables, installed as the 5-2 morning line choice. And then you take a look at Simplification is the 9. Simplification with Paco Lopez aboard, owned by Temi Bobo and Tristan Demerick, 10-1. The 10, Naval Aviator. Naval Aviator, owned by JKX Racing. Abner Adorno will ride, 20-1. White Barrio, 8-1, owned by C2 Racing Stable LLC, and Milagrosa Stable LLC, ridden by Luis Saez. So that is your field in the 12th. That'll be the betPARX Grade 1 Pennsylvania Derby. Thank you again to our Chief Steward, Jonathan Gerwick, to Lou Santoro, Daniela Hampshire. Thank you to the racing fans. Don't forget, first post time on Saturday will be 12:05, the biggest day of racing in Pennsylvania. There's your field. There's the odds. Good luck on Saturday.